starting a new set of videos. Why play 10mm Hobgoblin? So we're going to be playing Hobgoblin, the new Mike Hutchinson hot sauce, miniature agnostic. Quick start rules available for free. Why we're going to be playing this game with Warmaster, and how easy it's going to be for you fellas with some Warmaster stuff already. The best bit about this game is that the list building, army list building, is all down to you. So you can have a lot of fun at home making your own lists for your own, I don't know, what do you want? You want Pirate Coast zombie cats. So your army's full of Pirate Coast zombie cats, and you find a way to represent them in the rules. First off, we're going to have a little bit of a look about what this game's about. So we have different types of units, and we're going to scale them down to Warmaster. We're going to play on a 2x2, I think, about 24 inches by 24 inches, so like 60 centimeters square. That's the size of board I think it's going to work. Bit of terrain. The units, the regular unit is going to be on a 40 by 40, so 2 stands of Warmaster. So infantry will be one behind the other, cavalry will be side by side. I wouldn't use flags in units unless they're a general or a BSB or something. Just regular dudes, and then the flags are an upgrade. Narrow is the second type of basing, and this is for giants or rock lobbers or artillery or what, chariots I think also following this one. And what we're going to do is going to just have a narrow based single stand of Warmaster to represent narrow, and horde 2 bases wide and 2 bases deep. And again, remember then, we're not going to use, probably, this is going to be the rubbish of the game, isn't it? Like your zombies and stuff. We're not going to be using banners on the, it will probably look all right with 4 stands that don't have banners from similar troop types. 4 stands of halberdiers without the banners. And the fact that it's 2 by 2 won't really matter. It'll only matter if you put a banner in, I think, in my head. One of the best things about this game is the keywords. You can purchase strengths, and you can also purchase weaknesses to give some flavour. You get discounts for weaknesses, and obviously strengths cost money. We don't track wounds. We track something called Doom, which is a morale mechanic. When at the end of the round, if you've got 10 plus Doom on your unit, it's broken. It will potentially cause panic around it, and then it'll be removed from the game. To set up the battle, simply just put your shit 60 inches apart and work out who's going first. Simple as that. I'm going to play a game, I think it'll be on video 5. Video 4 is going to look at some of the miniatures. Video 5 is going to actually be playing a game with 2 army lists that I've built. 10 different unit types, various speeds, various ranges for the missile troops. Everybody has 10 strikes, everybody has 10 courage. There's a load of keywords. It shows you here the footprint. The multiplier, keyword multiplier here, is very interesting. So say you've got something that costs 50 points for, as an upgrade. For the ones like monstrous infantry and cavalry and monsters, it's going to cost double that. We've got the points cost for our units. The game is broken into 5 turns, and the turns are broken into 6 phases. So you have an initiative phase in which the first player rolls. So basically, whoever you decide who's going to go first, and then there's a chance to kind of steal initiative. And in order to steal the initiative, you have to roll higher than the current round number. Oh no, sorry. If the first player rolls higher than the current round number, they may choose to keep it. I think the one I saw originally was you stole it if you rolled less than. So the person who didn't have initiative stole it if they roll less than, but they've obviously changed that to be a bit more positive. There's magic phase, but we're not going to deal with magic in this. There are also other mechanics like fate card mechanics, mercury mechanics. There are artifacts that you get 1 free of in each army list. But we're not going to touch on those because it will get too complicated. And then the shooting phase, the movement phase, and the combat phase we will deal with in the actual gameplay. But just to know, there are phases. You are going to shoot. You are going to move. It is rank and flanky, so you're going to wheel and reform and stuff. And then there's combat phase. And then the important bit, the Doom phase. The first part of the Doom phase is all units gain 1 Doom for each friendly broken unit within 8 of it. If this causes unit to become broken too, that unit causes panic too. So you can have a chain event of a unit being broken, handing panic out to other units who then break and then pass panic on to other units and then break. So you could end up just your whole army rolling away, which is quite cinematic. That I've had games of black powder where that's happened. And I'm like, yeah, it feels pretty cool, but it happens again to the other person. Remove broken units, Death's Harvest, so you gain a fortune card or 2 mercury tokens for each of your broken units that was removed from play in the last step. And we're not going to discuss those at this point. And then you basically rally your stuff ready your stuff at the end of turn and make a new turn. And then whoever wins at the end of game 5 is based on who's got the most shit left points wise. Just smash everybody up. At the moment, there are scenarios, I've seen them, but in the basic game, the kind of free intro game that this is, the scenario is just like pitch battle. The final page, we've got a cheat sheet, like a summary sheet, and we've got the to hit numbers. Each unit type also has a formation, and the unit types are kind of arranged in a rock, paper, scissors way, and the formations are arranged in a slightly different rock, paper, scissors way, and then those two are mashed together. So you've got 2 sets of rock, paper, scissors running through the game, which gives a bit more variety than if you just had one. And Mike did some work in an earlier edition that I saw describing the inner mechanics of the rock, paper, scissors. And I found it quite interesting, and I think he did a reasonably good job of that. And to keep this, I mean, you don't need to know anything about it. You can just look up, heavy cavalry hit light cavalry on a 2. Well, that doesn't sound good for light cavalry. Do it. And light cavalry hit heavy cavalry on a 6. Holy moly. You don't need to know any of the inner mechanics, but in here, if you've got this table to hand, I'm sure you'll get used to it eventually. Like I looked in a future video, in future me, monsters are pretty good against everything. Get some monsters if you got access to them, but they're on 600 points as a base unit, and it would be a bit cheesy to have a fucking whole army of monsters. But I will have our monster in there, and he's only got 10 doom, the same as anything else, and he has a little bit more difficulty being controlled. So hopefully this is a little whet your appetite for what's coming. We got video 2 is going to be about the lists and how they work. Video 3 is going to be building a list. Video 4 is going to be looking at the miniatures and the lists that I've built, and then video 5 will be playing out a demo game between 2 of the armies. I haven't tried anything like this before. I haven't tried planning out this much in ahead. Hopefully it's worth it, and hopefully you like it, and hopefully it gives you something else to do with your Warmaster miniatures, because not every day, especially if you're a bit of a slower player, not every day can be a Warmaster day, but maybe for some of those days when you've got a bit less time and a bit less space, because Warmaster's still a 6x4 game, and this will be I'm pretty sure I could play this on a 2x2, so it's a kitchen table game. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos, and give me some feedback if you do.